Hey everyone, and welcome back. We know it's been a while, so we're trying to make it up to you today by showing you one of the best transformations in our home.
So when we first bought the place, it had an in-law suite in the downstairs level.
An in-law suite is basically an entire other apartment unit.
And we didn't need that, so I wanted to get rid of it.
But before you can go down tearing down walls, you need to make sure none of them are load-bearing or carry any of the structural weight of the house. So luckily for us, our neighbors next door have the exact same house as us, and they were here when the previous owners built the walls.
So we knew at that point that we could take down all of those walls and open up the space.
Now today was our first day of having ownership of the house, and we just sort of cleared it out. And with all this extra work, we didn't end up getting a lot of the footage for you guys, but we tried.
So sorry.
Okay guys, we gotta film. Jamie.
Alright, so this used to be a wall right here, and then inside the wall was this whole railing.
Like they literally framed the wall around the railing, which is an odd choice on their part, but made our lives much easier.
Which is perfect, because now we don't need to build a railing here, because it would just be like an open space for people to fall down. So, and Milo and Millie. So as you guys remember, there was a wall that came down here, and then another wall that came across here with the doorway here to make like a little hallway. So once that was all out, we did the same treatment to the stairs as we did upstairs, and then we laid the same hardwood throughout instead of the peel and stick flooring, because that was gross. Yeah, we were meant to just take out some floors, and then we took out walls and cabinets and
a whole kitchen, and you had to cut off the plumbing. And you had to like cap off all the plumbing because we didn't want a kitchen anymore and all that stuff. So there's a bunch of extra work. Luckily, Jamie and his dad were able to do it all.
So one of the great features of this room is that there's a gas fireplace, but it doesn't look very pretty.
I think it has one of the smallest mantles I've ever seen. Like I literally couldn't put anything on it because it would just fall right off.
So it was a great opportunity for me to build a custom mantle. So I went and got some wood. There were a lot of angles, so I had to cut all the angles. And then once I had all the angles, I beveled the edges with a router, and then I added some like custom little like engraved pieces, and it really brings a lot of character to it. And then we stained and varnished it.
It really makes the fireplace just like a standout feature. You want to look at it, you don't want to look away from it. And then we could hang our stockings, and we could actually style it and use it like a proper mantle should be used. So Jamie did such a great job with the mantle, it really inspired me to do some sort of like rustic cozy vibes downstairs. So I'm on wayfair.ca right now looking for some rugs and some accent pieces. But one of the things I always get concerned about with this stuff is quality of the pieces. Because you can't see them because they're online. And you can't feel them because they're online. So when I find something I like online, what I do is I read at least 5 to 10 customer reviews, and then I also look for real life photos of those products in people's actual homes. And then if I'm happy with it, I'll buy it. This room went through a couple phases. We didn't really know what to do with it at first. We had some hand-me-down furniture, and then we had like our table in here, and we weren't really sure what we wanted.
And I've always wanted a sectional, but they're like over $1,000, so it wasn't really in our budget.
We kind of said goodbye to that dream. But then one day we went to Leon's, as we always do, and in our beloved as is section, we saw a beautiful gray sectional for $400. And that's like an insane price, guys. Like I can't express like how in shock we were about this sectional. And there wasn't really a lot of time. It was a piece that other people were looking at. The salesperson was talking about the people being there earlier in the day and thinking about it and leaving and coming back. Because with this as is stuff, guys, you can't put it on hold. Like you buy it and you gotta take it right away. This room is where we spend most of the time in our home, so it's important that it was practical, functional, and also looked pretty. And the dogs love this room. It's where they always wrestle and play. Shed. So again, like when you're picking your couches and all of your other stuff, you gotta think about what's practical for you and your situation. Because because our dogs mess up my pillows and I just get really angry about it sometimes. Children. Thank you.
And it's a good space for us to be together and to hang out with friends, whether we're playing board games or I'm doing a project or something. It just works out.
We really hope you guys like this episode of Reno Ready, and we've got way more stuff coming for you more often than we did before. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. This room is really different than the other rooms we've already done. It's more cozy, it's kind of rustic, it's really more us because it's not our formal space.
And our candles are in this room.
Did you notice that? Thanks for
watching.
This is how they ruin Mommy's pillows. Oh, whoa, that's too much. Okay, that's good. Shh, kisses. Kisses.